Hello guys, welcome back to A Day in My Life. As a college student, today's a doozy, so buckle up. I started by changing my outfit because, of course, I had to put on clothes for the day. So then I brushed my teeth because, duh. I mean, I had to do it. It's tradition. Then I got to thinking, this outfit's really ugly. So what did I do? I changed immediately. I also did my hair in 2 little braids, which I thought was cute. I grabbed my book that I'm starting today, and I changed out the guards of the book that I finished last night. And then I shut off the light and grabbed everything I needed to head out. I was unfortunately late, so I grabbed my bag and tried to get on the fastest bus that would get me there, which unfortunately for me ended up with an awful bus because there was the most awful traffic. I sat on this bus for almost an hour and a half. It was so bad. But there I am sitting there, and I barely made it to class on time. I got very lucky. That's me being annoyed. I finally got to campus, walked into class, and this is my reporting to class. I looked at my schedule for the day. There's the class. It was just like any other class. Did the Wordle classic. I got in 3, which I was proud of. I also sent it to all my blonde friends. Shout out Nick and Ashley. Then I randomly got a DM from Olipop, which I thought was actually hilarious. So I will be working with them, hopefully. Then I ran into Kristen on the way to class that I have with Kristen, so that was good. There's Kristen and George, and this class is called, what's it called? Something like modern, yeah, something like that. So there was that class, and then I left, and then I went to my last class. This class is ethics and diversity in journalism. We made little name tags, and then I had the class, and finally I was done for the day. It was so cold too. Then I had to wait for the bus again, but it was too cold to wait for the bus because it wasn't coming for like an hour. So I sat in tape for a little bit while I waited for the bus. I'm telling you, the bus is the bane of my existence. It was so packed and awful, but I ran into my favorite person, Mrs. Ashley Rosca. There she is. We were in it together on this bus. Who even knows what was going on? There were so many people, and we were on it for so long because traffic was once again awful. Athens, fix your bus issue challenge. Impossible. We went and picked up our packages, and then I immediately got in my car and went and picked us up at Zaxby's because on the drive home we were talking about how we didn't want to cook. So I went and got a Zaxby's, and that solved that. Then we said bye to Paige and headed out immediately again. Like, I was literally home for 15 minutes to eat my Zaxby's, and I had to leave again. We watched a beautiful sunset and then went in for mock trial practice because it is that time of year. We're in full swing. I walked into mock trial practice, and then this is me in mock trial practice for a couple hours, like 2 hours I was there. And then I went into 18 practice, and Brian was watching Minecraft videos, which feels fitting for him. Then I left. It was cold again. Hopped in the car, jammed out on the way home, came in and opened my package, and it's a Noah Khan sweatshirt that I had ordered like a month ago, and it finally came in. I filled up the Brita like a good roommate, and then I watched Euphoria with my roommates Paige and Brooke. We only watched 1 episode. No, we watched 2 episodes, like 2 hours of Euphoria. And then once Euphoria was done, I had to take a shower because my hair was looking a little greasy. That's why I was in the braids today. So I took a shower. I did my skincare. This is the current lineup I got going on. It's obviously not working, says my acne, but there it is. Then I scrunched my hair to try to get it to do what I wanted to in the morning, and ended my night by reading. So yeah, long day.